A bad week of wrestling continues for the Red Brand as Monday Night Raw gets raw dogged in the ratings. Yes, a massive loss this week for Monday Night Raw, seeing it fall 13% in viewership. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. The Monday Night Raw ratings are in, and they are not good. Last week's ratings were not good. The Raw rating, pretty poor. Dynamite rating, pretty poor. NXT rating, poor. But SmackDown rating was the lowest in a long time. And then you had the lowest ever rating for AEW Collision. So it was just a bad series of ratings, time and time again. And now we continue with the Raw rating. And the Raw rating, absolutely, for this week, it sucks. There's no doubt about it, guys. It sucks. We're down at 1.433 million. So a massive decline there, 13% from last week. It's down, which equates to 222,000. So this is the lowest Raw rating since January 15th, 2024. So it's the lowest Raw rating in 7 months, 8 months almost. So yeah, just really poor. And the thing is, NFL is now back. Monday Night Football is now back, and this is going to be the Raw rating for the foreseeable future, because even if Raw put on good shows, it's going to be hard to see it get above this. Honestly, and the game on Monday wasn't the greatest. You had the Jets versus San Francisco. It wasn't really a close game, so it's not like people were tuning in desperately, eyes glued to the screen. You know, it was a bit of a blow-off, to be honest. So the rating could have been even worse if it was, you know, a better game of Monday Night Football. So yeah, I mean, WWE, they've only got themselves to blame. AEW as well. You can't keep giving us shit shows, and that's well, wrestling is shit. People can deny it all they want. The ratings speak for themselves. Wrestling's fucking garbage in 2024, and that is why we're getting some of the lowest ratings that we've ever seen. So yeah, a 1.433 from Raw, or sorry, a 1.430 from Raw. Very poor. Like I said, down on last week. In terms of the key demo did a 0.45, which is also down. It is 8% down on last week, 0.49. Like I said earlier, it is the lowest rated viewership and key demo since January 15th. So yeah, it just goes to show you guys that, I mean, once the football we all knew this would happen though. Once the football started back, the Raw rating would go down. But if Raw was good, they would be doing better ratings than this. There's no doubt about it. But Raw ain't good, and SmackDown ain't good. NXT's not good. People need to get their head out their arse. Just because a small portion of people fucking love Triple H, that doesn't mean WWE's great, okay? The audience, the viewership, everything is down, alright? So that tells you everything you need to know, that Raw right now, WWE right now, isn't in a good place. It's boring as fuck, man. I don't blame people for not watching this. Honestly, I mean, I really don't. I remember once upon a time when WWE Raw was heading towards going under 3 million. That was like a panic for McMahon, and he was desperate to stay above 3 million. I guarantee you, WWE will never see 3 million again. Never ever. I mean, could they do a one-off show? Potentially. But in terms of getting the rating back over 3 mil and maintaining that, never going to happen. Never in a million years, because wrestling is fucking dead. Unless they advertise a show with The Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, and they put everybody on it, then they might be able to get 3 million. But in terms of going back to a consistent rating every week, 3 million or above, that, guys, is 100% not happening. Anyway, let's look at the Raw clips. Let's see what was bringing in the views. And in first place, we have the Judgment Day with 480,000. The Judgment Day ambush the Terror Twins. Again, this seems to be the biggest rated thing on Raw. I mean, I'm not really surprised. It has been, outside of Punk McIntyre, it's been easily the best thing going. And sometimes it's been better than Punk McIntyre. So, again, not surprising to see this being number one. Number two, with 271,000 views, Drew McIntyre tells Wade Barrett, stay out of my business. Alright. Third place, 231,000 views, The Wyatt Sick Conquer, American Made in a Street Fight. Fourth place, 228,000 views, Bret Hart calls Gunther a coward for refusing Sami Zayn's challenge. Fifth place, 191,000 views, Drew McIntyre will face CM Punk inside a Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood. Sixth place, 156,000 views, Finn Balor gets disqualified for injuring Rey Mysterio. And in seventh place, last place, with 120,000 views, Natalya helps Lyra Valkyria and Selena Vega defeat Pure Fusion Collective. So Natalya returns in Canada and pretty much nobody cares. But again, there's just a massive gap between the highest rated clip here and the lowest rated clip, which is not a good look for Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, that they are being like overshadowed this much by, you know, the Judgment Day feud. I get it, the Judgment Day, you've got multiple stuff going on there, but yeah, it's just not a good look to CM Punk and Drew more or less every week. They are being outdrawn by the Judgment Day and the Terror Twins. So yeah, not good for them guys. But in terms of the Raw rating, I mean, shocking, absolutely shocking, and I think it's only going to get worse now. We could be looking at a case where we don't see Raw go above 1.5 for a very long time. I mean, up until Christmas, I mean, we might not see Raw go above 1.5 again. I mean, that is possible. It might not happen. Now, I get it. There's some weeks where the NFL's not on and it takes a week off, and maybe Raw will get a wee spike then and there. But, I mean, yeah, I think until the football season's over, this is like the new normal for Raw, because Raw's, it's not good enough. It's not good enough to stop people from watching NFL. And back in the day, it was. Back in the day, people were choosing to watch Raw over the NFL. People were choosing to watch Raw over the NBA or the MLB or whatever else people were watching, the NHL. But nowadays, people aren't choosing Monday Night Raw over real sports. At least the cool people aren't, you know. The cool people aren't. The fucking nerds that love wrestling, they'll watch Raw over anything, you know. See the geeks, see the audience that they have left, the losers that just have to pretend that wrestling's great and they love it and it's all that they live for. You're going to get those audiences regardless, okay? So why cater for them? Those guys are going to fucking watch no matter what. So why does Triple H cater for this audience? Why doesn't he try and get back the audience that WWE have lost over the years? Because the fucking losers that just want to see technical pro wrestling matches, 25-minute matches, they don't want to see hot, attractive women, they just want to see gay guys, you know, with fucking laced up liquid bodies and all that stuff. I mean, they're going to tune in every Monday night anyway, so why even try and appeal to them? You know, you should be trying to appeal to the audience that has been left behind by WWE, the casual audience maybe, so to speak. So yeah, we'll see what happens going forward, guys, but extremely tired. Been awake for like 17, 18 hours now, so going to end this here. There's also a little presidential debate starting soon, so I might check out 10 minutes of that and see what happens if I can stay awake long enough to see both the candidates walk onto the stage. Anyway, that's it, guys. Raw, I mean, we need a new president of Raw, don't we? We need something. We need an injection. McMahon wants it to inject the poison once. Well, I think that poison has settled in. It's truly killed the WWE. McMahon claimed he wanted to kill the company. I think he's getting close to doing it, because wrestling certainly is dying and is on life support. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. Beanfog Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.